Hey everybody, well, I figured some of you would like to see the car cover I bought for the Challenger. Haven't shown it yet. I've had it a couple of weeks now. Here in New Jersey we are supposed to get a pretty substantial amount of snow starting tonight into tomorrow. It's going to go all night long tonight. I think it's supposed to start around 8 o'clock. And I have heard predictions of 8 to 12 inches, and I've also heard 12 to 24 inches. So, you know, God forbid they could give us a more accurate amount. You know, it's either going to be 1 or 2 feet. Gotta love it. So, looks like we're in for quite the winter snowstorm. We were asking for it. I mean, we had pretty nice weather over the holidays. As you can see, there's salt all over the place, all over this parking lot, though. Did have snow last week. Not much though, and some ice. But this car cover, I got the Challenger all prepped for the storm. It of course is under that cover. I'm sure you recognize the shape. I just washed it yesterday actually. It was a car wash like 2 miles from here, so the car doesn't have time to get all salty. Drove it actually quite a bit this week, so got a chance to enjoy it a little bit. I didn't drive it today though. I drove the 200 to work. And so yeah, this thing is washed and clean underneath the cover. I didn't want any salt or dirt on it, and then to put the cover on it and risk scratching the paint. But I got this car cover off eBay for 60 bucks, and the only part of the car that sticks out is that little bit there that's exposed. Other than that, perfect fit. I like it. I'd say 60 bucks was a pretty good price. It's a nice material. It's nice and soft on the inside. And it has spots for tie downs actually right there, and same thing on the other side, but I don't really understand how they work because there's just one on each side like you see there. You can loop a string through that it provides for it. They provide with this thing, but I don't really get what you would tie it to. And this thing fits nice and snug, so I really don't see the need. And I've had it on the car in some pretty heavy wind. That's another thing we're supposed to get is some heavy winds. 200 there, not special enough to get covered, I guess. It's a filthy mess anyway, so this car's gotten snowed on last year. It'll be fine. That way the Challenger will stay nice and clean and maybe slightly warmer than the 200. Not much though. Doesn't really work as a thermal blanket for the car, just protects it. But it certainly does the job for the most part. I like it. I'll post an update video on the storm, I guess, tomorrow, and I come out here in boots and everything and actually take a look at how much we got. That's pretty much what I'm going with. I'm just gonna say, hey, what we get is what we get. We'll find out. You can see the fin antenna is right here, but yeah, it fits this car quite nicely, so I'm pretty happy with it. And for 60 bucks, I mean, I'll get my money's worth out of this thing real quick. I've already had it on the car numerous times. It's pretty easy to take on and off. All you do is really roll it or fold it up. Fits fine in the trunk. Takes up some space. In the trunk is actually the case. There's a carrying case this thing came in. You got to fold it up just right though to fit it in there, and of course, you know, when you're just gonna throw it in the trunk, why bother? But that is my car cover for the Challenger. We'll see how much snow is on top of these cars tomorrow, so stay tuned for videos of that. And for those of you wondering why I haven't been making many videos of this car, frankly, the weather's just sucked. It's been cold. It's currently 27 degrees out, so it's pretty chilly today. Also, you know, I drove this thing for a couple days this week. I'm working on a few videos, but we'll see how much time it takes for me to get them done. This thing's probably gonna sit for a few days, honestly, because of the snow. You can see the shaker is right here, and it dips down. That's kind of cool. So yeah, you can just barely see the wheels and then that front spoiler lit. So I'll post videos about this snowstorm and just how much we're going to get. Certainly would be fun to snow drift with this car. I bet this thing would drift even if I turn the traction control off, which would be kind of interesting because this thing's all-wheel drive. So we'll see. So if any of you live here in Jersey, you know, be safe. Don't go out and drive. Stay away from the grocery stores. Everyone's out getting their bread, milk, and eggs because they're crazy and they think they're going to be trapped in their houses for a week. But it's the way the world is anymore. So we'll see how much we get tomorrow. Stay tuned.